Hello everyone, welcome. I'm Trilby from Trilby Johnson The Connective, and welcome to my Facebook Live. Today I want to talk about emotions as messengers and how when we start to listen to the messages that we're being delivered, we can start to create change. So thank you. A lot of people think that their emotions are in concrete, and I know I did for a long time, but when I understood that my emotions were usually linked to the thoughts I was thinking, and this was a pattern of habit, then I was able to stop and slow down and actually begin to tap into the association I had made. So why do I say emotions are messengers? Well, because we get in information all the time, and often what we tend to do is focus on eliminating unwanted emotions. I think that's counterproductive, and that's why so many of us struggle for so long. I've written a blog under the Wellness Universe, and it talks about the three components of emotions, and a lot of people just talk about their emotions, but you need three factors to create an emotion. So and these are changing all the time, and also depend on the context in which they happen. So the messages are important, but what's even more important perhaps is to update those messages and what we think we're getting. So when a messenger comes forward, like you receive a new email, it's best to open it and actually read the content. Often we skim the headline and our brain will just say not important, not important, and this is often how we deal with our emotions. But the emotions will help us to see what kind of a thought we've had, and perhaps even more important, what we actually think about that thought or what we've associated with. And a good example is say you meet someone and you get on really well with them, and yet someone else doesn't get on well with that person at all. And this is just an example of how in some cases, hi Stephanie, thanks for watching, we can be different. So in emotion, a food emotion, for example, is we make associations. If you've ever had a dish that created food poisoning for you, generally we kind of steer clear of that food before, instead of perhaps consulting with our body, because it happened a while ago, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's still valid. So the thing is, our emotions are, whilst they are mostly programmed, if we ask them for current data, then we're going to be getting the latest updated messages from them. And feelings of emotions or states of depression and anger, worry, anxiety, happiness, joy, they're all an indicator of a deeper story. So don't shoot the messenger, rather welcome them in and listen to what they have to say and show you, because as long as we keep on shooting the messenger, well, we're going to have a pile of dead messengers. So how does that work for you? So I just wanted to talk about that today, and sow some seeds perhaps of food for thought and different ways you can start to look at your emotions and reframe them. So many of us think of some emotions as positive or negative. there's just some emotions that are more enjoyable to experience. However, having said that, there is, sorry, someone just, so yeah, it's important to always be checking in and asking, is this still valid for me at this moment? Anger, a lot of the emotions that we label as negative, this can be a limitation in itself, because depending on the circumstance, even fear, in some cases, fear, doubt, anger can be extremely empowering emotions, and sometimes bliss could actually be a limitation if it's not pertaining to what's actually going on. There's the expression, ignorance is bliss. I haven't really found that the case. I'd rather know in the sense that I'm being conscious and I'm choosing consciously. And for that, it's more about feeling how certain emotions make me feel. Do they make me feel heavy? Do they make me feel light? Do they make me feel energized or lethargic? That's a good indicator either way of the message of the emotion and the association that's been made. So with any messenger, give them a great tip, thank them, send them on their way, and then choose what you'd like to do with the information. I wish you a great week and empowered living, and I'll be back soon. Thank you for your time. Bye.